Hi guys, welcome to ScentFolio. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are talking about 4 magical dupes here. Beautiful inspiration done by Maison Alhambra. Maison Alhambra actually picked up their game after they got sued, I guess. Now they're targeting or after some more designer brands, doing a fantastic job. So we're talking about Maison Alhambra's Scepter series, 4 in the line, which are actually duping House of Bvlgari. Let's get into it. First off, we have Scepter Oceana. This is, again, first things first, I love the bottles. These guys are done a spectacular job in terms of not just the juice quality, but the overall presentation. Nice FT glass bottle, good quality, mashed metal kind of a plastic. Well, combination of a metal and a plastic, which actually looks like a glass inside. Pretty hefty glass, not a metal, but pretty heavy glass and good quality plastic, to be honest. Yeah, they've got some nice finishing touches, and here in the bottom, up on top, beautifully done. Nice stone sticking in on the neck, pretty much on the collar of the bottle. This is beautiful stuff. This is supreme quality stuff we're talking about. All right, okay. So I did actually spray it, so I don't want to waste it again and again because I do have that mid and dry down coming in. So Oceana exclusive, elegant, beautiful. This is not one of your regular up on the shelf kind of a fragrance. You're gonna waste those sprays and just go out and do anything. You have to have a plan for this. You have to have a special occasion for this. This is exclusive. This is premium. This is quality. Super composed aromatic scent. By the way, this is actually cloning Bvlgari's Oram. Vanilla, oudhy, balsamic, nice, a bit powdery. Beautiful blend. We do have oud and vanilla blends out there. I think Mancera has, Virtus has, many brands out there. It's pretty common, but here it's done in a unique, exclusive way, premium way, I would say, especially the Maison Alhambra. Oram done by Bvlgari, understandable, but Maison Alhambra doing pretty much the same thing in their Oceana series is just mesmerizing and amazing to see. Point to be noted, the vanilla is not normal vanilla, airy, bright, a bit kind of hip note here. It's more dense because it's bourbon. Yes, it's bourbon vanilla, which has a lot of more depth, a more character to it, more touches of powderiness, dense. Not much of a notes here. I couldn't see actually much of a notes here on the website for Oceana. However, when we look up Oram, yes, we do come out and see pretty basic three notes here, which is bourbon vanilla, as I said, and then we've got CM benzoin with oud, and that's pretty much it. Oud here, again, not a skanky oud here. Pretty refined, sweet, excellently blending with benzoin, CM benzoin and bourbon vanilla. A bit of touch of powderiness. As I said, you've got to have a plan when you're wearing this. This is gonna make you, and not just look but sound exclusive and set you apart from the gathering, from the occasion, whatever. It's gonna do its job in a pretty decent way. Longevity, beautiful longevity. This turns into 8, 9, 10 hours of fragrance. I would say up until the next day. You'll still get that dry down, that nuances coming up. Actually, what I've noticed with this scent is in the beginning, top notes, just for the bourbon vanilla, I think there's some amount of fruitiness as well here, which is actually complementing the bourbon vanilla, which is actually not listed here in the notes, but I do get those fruity nuances up at the top in the pop. And when I say fruity nuances or fruity notes, I tend to A bit of on the melony side, let's say. A bit of a cantaloupe, kind of a look and feel that comes in and joins hands with vanilla, the bourbon vanilla, with a bit of a powderiness. And yeah, that kind of like a melony vibe. Now I can't really pinpoint which kind of melon this would be, but in that category. Again, mids, beautiful when benzoin kicks in. With the oud, after the mid to the dry down, so the next, say like 6 to 7 or 8 hours of fragrance life, I do get a lot of more things kicking in, which are actually not listed here. I do get boozy notes, to be honest. I get a bit dry fruitiness. I get more powderiness, which was on top up until mids. I also get, yeah, when I say booziness, I mean like rum, kind of a, rummy vibes here. And then more of a dry fruitiness. And a bit of a tobacco. This pops up, I wouldn't say very bright or citrusy, but a pretty hip pop with that bourbon vanilla, yet controlled. Not exactly, not a immature pop there. So pretty mature, dense with a depth, kind of a pop. Amazingly mesmerizing. This is beauty. This is exclusive because I haven't actually sniffed or had a chance to use the OG, which is the Oran by Bvlgari, but this guy is telling me all, to be honest, because this is pretty exclusive. I think they have maintained that quality, the juice level, the concentration divisions. Obviously, with a bottle and everything else, it's just super premium, to be honest. Maison Alhambra, again, I think, as I said, after being sued, they're diverting their lines and trying to be more creative and serious about clothing. Other houses, So, but no, keep doing that because, I mean, all we need to do is smell good in the end of the day in minimal bucks, right? So, check this out. Interesting take. Here to mention, from the midst to the dry down, it does lean in that stronger with you category. Now, I won't be pinpointing absolutely intensely or, XYZ, but yes, within that family, it leans because all of this family do share common notes of powderiness, some rummy, some boozy, some dark tobacco, some dry fruity, some chestnutty, kind of like a family here. So yes, if you're a fan of that family and if you know what they're doing, which is amazing, you can't go wrong because this is something which is, again, beautiful, mesmerizing. Bourbon vanilla, you can't go wrong. Such a beautiful, controlled, alluring, cozy, romantic date night kind of a scent. Yeah, I mean, no brainer. Trust me, this is a go-getter. I mean, yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Second up, we have Scepter Bronzite. Now this one again is a dupe or inspiration of Bvlgari Tiger. Yes, can't go wrong, and how can you even miss that? I call this a summer king. This is beautiful, poppy, effervescent, bright, citrusy, grapefruity, and we've got some muskiness, some fresh spicy. And you can't go wrong with the spices over here because they are just absolutely mesmerizing, uplifting, boosting, and it's a mood changer, I would say. This is a heat warrior. This is gonna fight for you, and this is gonna make you shine, to be honest, in that sunshine. Can't go wrong with this. Beautiful pop. Again, I get citrusy pop. All the notes here, again, are pretty basic. We've got grapefruit, ambroxan, and some musk. But I do get the lemony, that bergamot pop mixed up with the grapefruit. We do have a bit of a black peppers coming in. We do have some floral notes sitting in the background, but obviously not a floral scent. This is a fresh scent. This is aromatic at the same time. Longevity wise, this guy again is a keeper, it is a stayer. It is gonna give you, stretch it up to 7 hours. Although the Cayenne Silver and Cherokee Blue are, I think they're gonna stand out for 5 to 6 hours, to be honest. Cayenne Silver up until 6, Cherokee Blue I would say 5, and this is gonna stretch it up until 7 hours, because obviously the latest, the greatest, and the more concentrated, more refined in terms of their juice quality, I would go for Bronzite. Cayenne Silver, again, is one of the beautiful competitor, which will come neck to neck, pretty much closer to the Bronzite. Overall, I mean, look at the presentation, look at the bottle, the nice, beautiful, pretty much tiger shaped bottle, but yet used, you know, finished pretty well, pretty decently. It looks good, pretty handy, nice for traveling. Third one, we have Malachite from Maison Alhambra, Scepter. So this guy, this is beautiful. This is green, fresh, floral. This is absolutely cloning Bvlgari's Cobra. Very aromatic, decently done, beautiful, smooth combination. Nothing's overkilling or overpowering any other note. We've got some freshness, spiciness coming out, nice citrusy pop. This is one of the best green fragrance which are actually, you know, pretty much invading the blue space, to be honest. It lifts you up, it gives you that boost, pretty aromatic at the same time. Nuances of amber, getting with the fresh spiciness. Then we've got some patchouli, then we've got some rose, then we've got some oud. It's a beautiful combination. This bouquet is pretty different and decent at the same time. Again, you have to have a plan to roll this green. Look at the bottle itself. It's just simply beautiful. Like, you know, decent. The overall, look at the finishing overall of the atomizer here. Nice, decent stuff here. Rose is beautiful. It's not a floral standing out scent. Overall, this is green, spicy, aromatic kind of a scent. That's its main accord and profile. But the green spices, the herbal notes, because it's a blending with beautiful florals here, and I think rose is the king here. I do get saffron. I don't think it's listed over there. It's pretty minimal on the notes on the website. But I do get saffron and a beautiful combination of rose. Rose again is sitting in the background because more, you know, amber spices, herbal notes, some freshness, that's playing a main role. But rose is definitely in the base. It is, you know, kind of like holding all the other notes, and beautiful combination of geranium with the fresh spices, herbal notes, some green notes here. In the mids, we've got, again, I think rose enhances in the mids. In the beginning, it's still taking a back seat. In the mid, it just mixes up with the molybdenum. Beautifully done. This is not one of those rose that suits only one gender, to be honest. This is a beautiful, oudy, rosy kind of a note that is kind of like the foundation of the green and herbal side of the world in a fresh, spicy way. Longevity wise, this is again 7 to 8 hours of an easy fragrance. I had this a couple of hours ago. Easy 7 to 8 hours of fragrance. You're gonna love this, to be honest. Again, sophisticated, exclusive. You have to have a plan to wear this. It's not a regular top shelf fragrance which is a go-to for everything. Exclusive, date night, romantic situations, you know, cleaner, larger, you know, exclusive audience, nice events, you know, exclusive, expensive, luxury, all that, you know, status levels here. All these three bangers are just, you know, pretty much unisex in every which way. So what we have is Scepter Amazonite. Now, Amazonite or Amazonite, different take. This is unique. This is different. This one is challenging at the same time. This is mystic. This is animalic, dark, leathery, and kind of like the musk used here is black musk. So this is for the bold ones, for the challenging ones, and for the loud ones out there. Absolutely unisex again. But if you are into more of a, mystic kind of a scent, up on top we have nutmeg and cinnamon. A beautiful combination of warm spices. Absolutely nostalgic, I would say. So in the middle notes, we've got cypriol oil, right, coming up, and with the olibanum. So basically, this oil, again, is kind of like earthy nuances here, some herbal notes, a little bit on the greener side. It's more like a grounded, more of like a hay, earthy, a bit of smokiness here. So that's what you're gonna get with some olibanum. In the base, we have oud. We have got dark saffron to balance the oud and all the other raw, dark nuances in this scent. And then we've got black musk. So this black musk is a floral musk, which I would say unsweetened, dark floral musk. So it's not one of those sweet, general, run-of-the-mill kind of florals that we use or see in the scents. Nothing white florals here. Pretty dark, dense, earthy, kind of like a raw florals here, which again, black musk, adding a bit of animalic tones to it and a bit leathery tones to it. Yes, so I think that would be the best, although we don't see these two notes here, but that would be the kind of a direction where the scent is taken, and I guess that would be the right category to place the kind of a scent profile this is. Again, it is beautiful, it is unique, it is different than the others. So all those people out there who wants to, get out of their, comfort zone or others' comfort zone at the same time and want to go in that league of some rawness, some dirtiness, some earthiness, some dark, leathery stuff with some animalic tones. So yeah, it's pretty unsweetened that way. It's still controlled from the pop up until the mid-tones, but once the cypriol oil comes, starts giving its playing its game, it is more like a plant, earthy, more of like a jungle, like one of those kind of smells that you have in a jungle or a forest when it's raining. So when that kind of like green herbal with some kind of like animalic tones as well. So yeah, again, challenging, and again, a beaster, to be honest. Like all these scents are like 8 to 10 hours kind of on an average. But at the end of the day, it is spicy, woody, and oriental. You will have that multi-regional feel from this. You will have that Middle Eastern touches. You will have that rawness, some oudi. Now here you're going to find some skanky oud. You're going to find some OG kind of a vibes of an oud, which is more like a raw oud here. Saffron is not that sweet. It is again on the raw side, but it is there as a floral note to complement. In the end of the day, this is a dark floral scent. That's the main profile of the scent. It's not leathery, it's not oudhy, it's not animalic. But yes, these factors are complementing, and the scent is going in that direction, but it's a dark floral scent in the end of the day, if you know what I mean. If you're into all that kind of jazz, this one's for you. This is not a hippie, this is not a flowery, poppy, cool, bright, sunny, all that goodness. I took a day to shake hands with this guy, but the next day I liked it and I started actually getting it. And on the third day, I was enjoying this. So Amazonite is a no, obviously it's not a blind buy, because you gotta check your you know, you got to test your relationship with this guy. But once it shakes hands with you, which took me a day, again, kudos to Maison Alhambra for putting all this together. The beautiful combination, beautiful presentation, beautiful overall look and feel of the bottle and the juice, the overall concentration, longevity wise, not a single one has any issues or complaints. Beautiful transition, good stuff. Again, I would say all these 4 scents are pretty, I would say mature scents. So, you know, audience over 20-25 plus will easily be able to appreciate this and accept its, offerings. So that's about it, guys. So and I hope Maison Alhambra, you know, goes on and, you know, clones all the other good stuff out there apart from Tom Ford. So, and yeah, make sure, guys, you like and subscribe, because that, you know, helps generate some kind of a revenue where I can invest and, you know, bring all these bangers up, which I want to, you know, call it out. And then in the end of the day, we end up making informed decisions, safe buyings, and smelling good. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.